Hey everybody, Garrett Pearson here with Software Secrets Day 12. Today we're going to be talking about wireframing mockups for your designer. So first, I want to welcome everybody and thank you all for liking Software Secrets page. Okay, couple new likes since yesterday. Dave Hutchinson, Cotton R, I don't know how to say the last name, Tyler Matthew, Vi Tran, Jonathan Brown, Steve Walker, Todd Abrahamson, Kendall Wilson, and there's a couple others there. Thank you so much for liking Software Secrets. Now, when you like the Software Secrets Facebook page, you're going to get access to these live videos every day. So make sure that you remember to like the Facebook page. So today we're talking about step 7, wireframe mockups for your designer. So yesterday I went over and on the whiteboard we brainstormed and I showed you how to brainstorm and mind map. So today you're going to take those brainstorms and those mind maps and you're going to wireframe out mockups of each page that you have. Now there's lots of tools out there that you can use. Some cost money, and one of them is like Balsamic that you can use to wireframe out. We are building a wireframing tool into Software Funnels, so look forward to that. But I'm going to show you a video here, so I'm going to keep this short because this video is about 20 minutes long of us wireframing out the whiteboard page, the whiteboard tool of Software Funnels. So this is Scott, Lindsay, and I, and we're on in our conference room in front of the whiteboard, and we are wireframing out our whiteboard tool. So you're going to get an insight of how we went about wireframing out up on we did it on the whiteboard so you could see it. So I'm going to start playing this video. You're going to stop seeing me and you're not going to hear me. So play this video and watch this video of the exact steps that we go through to wireframe out wireframe out our whiteboard page. So here we go. Here we are.
Morning.
More wireframing. We've got the whiteboard and we've got, I don't know if this is going to work.
Move this down.
Yeah, let's move that down. We're going to show you modeling. So Scott, explain modeling. Oh wait, here's Lindsay too.
Hey guys.
And no more crutches. She's kind of limpy.
But I can walk.
You can walk. Okay, so today we're wireframing out. I'm Garrett. We're wireframing out the whiteboarding software.
So the first software that we're going to integrate. So what we did a lot of research to try to find an open source whiteboarding software that we felt was simple enough to use without a learning curve, but still had a lot of the tools and functionality that we wanted out of the gate. And so we found this.
So the programmers have it up.
This is actually the software you're looking at. It just looks like a white screen, but up here you can see there's some tools, and over here there's some settings, and that's pretty much all that there is.
Yeah, it's pretty
in the software right now. But you don't need a ton of options for whiteboarding software. You just need a way to draw.
Right.
And so this gives us a lot of what we want. There are some things that we still need to add to it. So what we did is we found another whiteboard software that is a little bit higher end.
Right.
And it's got the other features that we don't have in here that we're going to add.
And that's the modeling.
That's the modeling side. So we're gonna go look at that software in this video and kind of see what we're missing here and how we're going to add that over.
So. Right. So let's pull that up. I've got it up on my computer, but through the Apple TV. So we found this software, and you can see that when you get there, it lets you. It's kind of confusing. So
yeah,
when we model, we try and take the features that are really good and just make them better. So don't copy the code of somebody else's site and exactly what they're doing, but we're going to model the things that we like, right, Scott, and make them better.
Yeah. So one thing that this is really confusing. This is showing previous boards which we want to show
that's
previous
something we
boards.
like, but it's just confusing how
yeah.
I'm doing it.
So we're going to simplify that.
So let's start there. When somebody first comes to the whiteboarding page, let's start there. Let's draw that out. What do they see? I think they're going to see, I think it should be separated out into my whiteboards and shared whiteboards. So all the shared whiteboards are people that have shared the whiteboards with them.
All right.
Lindsay, you chime in too when
Yeah,
you...
I like that system.
So they come, they
You
click
got
on the
little
whiteboard
top
area.
thing over here. You're gonna also have a down side over here. Remember, this is always gonna be here
Right.
because this is part of our framework, and there's gonna be little icons here that have.
Which Duke is working on
Whatever
right
product.
now.
And this top one is gonna be the whiteboard, so this is gonna be the one that's selected. It'll have like a color around it or something, so we know that that's the one we're on. But that'll be just off to the side. So the rest of the screen. So then this is the header that's always going to be there. This is going to have software funnels in it.
Right, the logo.
And then you're going to have the menu bar, which is that top menu bar that we showed you in there. So this is where all your little tools are going to be up here. So if this is the home page, we'll probably have some
but they're not gonna see all that.
Yeah, they will, but this will be an overlay, right? Won't we have an overlay right here that'll just show like that?
No, it'll be its own page. To create an overlay will be too much work.
Really?
Yep. It's a lot of programming, Ajax and all that crap. It's just a page.
Okay, so when
So
you
you're not
say
gonna-
page, you're saying
They
just
click on it.
this won't be here.
Right.
It'll just be a.
That's only there when they create a new whiteboard.
You're gonna make me erase stuff already?
Yep.
Alright. Okay. So this will be, inside this page is gonna be my,
Yeah, you don't need that box, but I guess you could.
my whiteboards.
Yep. I think that's simple.
And then I think we still have graphics, but I think we do it
Yeah.
more to make them look more like Google Doc graphics, those kind of do, but I think we can make them look better.
Yeah.
So you've got.
He can just the programmer can take a screenshot and that'll be the thumbnail. It's kind of what it
Right.
is.
And then you've got a little description underneath each one.
Just the name.
Right.
Whatever they name
And then
it.
you got shared whiteboards.
Is it shared with me or shared? I think it's shared with me. Shared with me.
Yeah.
Because if it was just shared, it would be, they might think that they shared them.
Okay, and then you've got more here.
Exactly. Yep. So, okay, this brings up a good point. It's easy to whiteboard that out, but what if there was 10? How does it?
So I think we have a scroll.
I mean, we just do like
Because
a show
scroll
more.
bar. Either if this is inside of a thing or if it's over
It's its own
here.
page, so it doesn't need.
Okay.
So, what about just doing like a show more or like see more?
Yeah, I like that better.
That they can just click on and then it drops it down with more like.
How does Google do it?
Well, they have, you could see a list view or whatever. We're not going to give them the option.
They
So
do a list or a grid.
you can just scroll a
Right,
ton
I'm
of
just
time.
saying, how do they do it with their picture view or whatever? Is it a scroll or is it see more options? I think it's just a scroll.
It is, but
Yeah. But they
People
also
are
keep
used to
those
that.
as two separate pages.
yeah, shared with me is a separate page on Google.
Well, that brings up a good question. What happens if you have 100 my whiteboards?
Exactly,
And then
you would
you have
never
shared
see
with
shared
me.
with me because it would be clear down at the
If we're
bottom.
gonna put them on the same page, I like the see more. If they're their own separate tab or whatever, like then the scroll.
Okay,
works.
so
I like to see
if
more.
you see see more in here,
Yeah,
you
because-
click it,
Because
does that have a
you're also
scroll?
gonna need to create new whiteboard up here or something. You gotta be able to create one. So it's, I
Okay.
like to see more.
If you click see more, does that mean that,
That
this
just-
scrolls? That scrolls at that point?
It just pushes,
These are
it just
down.
gives you 10 more that you can see. Then you push see more again, it pushes down more.
Then
Which
there's
will
going to have to be a
scroll.
scroll.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. At that point, there would be a scroll. That's just on the
But
page, though.
The first landing you see both, basically. So
Alright, so like a more, see more.
Yeah, on both of those.
And we could just program it to be like 10 at a time
Yeah.
or whatever.
Exactly. And then you click see more, it shows another 10. So at that point, the scroll would show up on the right hand
Do
side.
we have
on the
like
page.
a circle with a plus sign up in the top or down here? Can't remember where Google does it, but
Theirs is down on the right, which I don't like. I don't ever just do it up on the top.
up here?
Yeah.
Do you just have add new site or do we have a circle plus?
Let's create new whiteboard.
You want a button?
Yeah.
Do we put it in the center? I guess it doesn't, like Duke
You
design
can figure that out, but I think just over there on the left.
Add new board. And I want to pass me. Okay.
So then, what if you wanted to delete a board? To edit it, you're just going to click on it. That's pretty obvious. I mean, people get that.
Do we have like an edit and a trash can, or we can make
Yeah.
little icons underneath it? or
Yeah,
something?
do that.
I was thinking kind of back to that screenshot you and I with that.
Like a
Garrett,
pencil and a
kind of with the
trash
two
can.
little things like that one with a sharing icon, like one
Yeah.
so a person,
garbage.
a